most people can't help themselves. When they hear the words learning, disabled, they think of limits. Well, that's not my experience of working with learning disabled kids.
I don't need these streets. I've got my room, my drawings, my computer, my books, and my thoughts. I'd live in a nutshell. I've become Lord of infinite space. Speaking of which, let's take into infinite space.
So, Campbell, back in the theatre, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back on stage.
Because it's such a while since we've seen you. But we're wondering, Campbell, like, what do you remember about those days when you were working with us in Lisburn?
I remember the movements that we did and all this scenes we've acted out. It was really incredible.
And you enjoyed it, going every
Yeah,
day.
really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Loved Saturdays coming round to go to KIC, and for us, you know, I was saying to you earlier, it just changed everything, because as a family we couldn't go on holiday, we couldn't go out for meals. Campbell found it difficult going into even shops because people were looking at him and he couldn't cope with people looking at him. He got very distressed. And then he came to the drama and he realised he could be up on stage and he loved people looking at him. And it just changed everything. You know, it didn't just change Campbell, it changed our family life. Totally.
That period when we were working in Trinity, we very much came to rely on Campbell as an ideas person. And one of the great things that Campbell did for us was we would just make these random shapes, put a piece of music on, make a random shape, and then we would say, so what does this mean? And who's in it? Where are we? And what's happening? And Campbell would invariably come up with not only where we were, what was going on, but he would give everybody names, everybody in a scene, and it would come very, very rapidly.
Assemble, my king! Sarah, Tyler, Tony, Vito, Reese, Whitford, Ashley, Bonte.
Loving it. That was the thing. Just loved it. And now you're quite happy to go anywhere, aren't you? Yes. And just goes with the flow.
Campbell was in it, yes. There he is there. Yeah. No, it's one of those things you look at it and you think at the minute it doesn't mean anything, but the longer you look at it, it begins to mean something. So Campbell, I'm going to copy your position. I'm going to replace you, but you're going to look at it and you're going to tell us what it is.
Okay.
So I'm going to step in. This is Campbell here. This is Campbell. So, what's going on, Campbell?
Looks like martial arts.
And who are we?
You are being ninjas in training.
Ninjas in training, and where are we?
You're in the dojo. And you're just chopping wood.
Chopping wood. So this is
karate chop.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, right, okay. Any names for anybody in here?
Joe Judo.
Joe Judo. Is that me?
Yep.
I hope.
Yes, that is, actually.
Any names for anybody else in here?
Kitsakara.
Oh, Kitsakara. Right, okay. Yes, and Thea.
Olivia Kung Fu.
Right, and Nikki.
Sensei Quan Chi.
Oh, you see, he has it. It's all there. There's this one here. Well, I really would like to, I'd like to make a group photograph, Jane. We've got to get a group photograph. It would be really great if it were possible for Campbell to reconnect with what we're doing, because now that he's an adult, you know, that creativity that he has, I mean, we would really want to kind of bring that back in to the company, but in ways in which Campbell could work alongside Jade and myself, and so that young people will be making shapes on the floor the way that he used to do, but then we'll be looking to Campbell to make suggestions about what those shapes might be and what kind of stories that we could make around that. So would you be interested in that, Campbell?
Yeah, I would be interested.
Well, I think we've got to make that happen.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, fabulous.
Is he enjoying being here?
He's loving it. Every morning he just can't wait to get down when the days it's on.
What does he like? Has he talked about it? What does he like?
Just meeting the different people and just being able to express himself and just do different things that he hasn't done before.
Yeah, she's having a fantastic time. She really looks forward to it every week, and she comes back home after the session on a Friday evening and she's sort of glowing, you know, with energy. It's amazing. I think it's a real highlight of her week.
Oh, absolutely loving it. So much so that it's a bit of a problem when it's all over, because she just wants it to go on forever.
It's helped her to mature and to work well with a number of other children. So, you know, it's brought out the team player in her, definitely.
It's changed him big time. Big time. It's confidence, everything. It's the only thing he actually goes to and sticks to. So.